side-by-side for the lead.
Yeah, this could get the slide job that he's looking for right here. He's got more momentum this time.
Right rear, trying to keep on his right rear.
He's out front, but can he hold it against the wall? He gets into the wall. So does the 10. Contact made. Here comes the 19. Brandon Jones is leading. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Brandon Jones takes the lead away from the 2 that have been fighting for the last 15 laps. And Brandon Jones looking to go to victory lane again. 2 times the winner already this season. And Brandon Jones taking advantage of 2 very hungry drivers to get the win. And it's going to be Brandon Jones coming off a 4. He's going to win at Darlington.
Hey, man. Good job.
Oh, man. Chastain in the fence. He's getting... Oh, wow. Denny Hamlin giving him a push. Incredible that he saved that 42 car. That thing was all over the back straightaway. Denny's still pushing him right here in the corner.
Chastain could have easily turned left right there and driven underneath William Byron. Chose not to do it.
Denny comes right to the corner panel. My goodness. Chastain's waving. He's out. Yeah. He's like, I'm tapping out.
I've had enough.
Somebody tag. Come in here and take over. This thing is no fun.
As we look again, look at that.
So Ross bounces off the fence. Denny did not, I don't think Denny really loved the fact that he dove up there and took that shot, took that chance, you know, to try to fit his car into such a small space this early. Here's the move. And Denny pushed him down the back. Almost turned him into the outside wall. Still pushing him. Hard pushes right here from Denny.
Here's a look at it. Ross has been all over the back of Denny, and he finally just runs into him.
He definitely moved him. Probably frustration. He was door to door with him a lot of times, got under him several times, could not make the pass. He finally made the pass. That's not going to be, Denny is not going to be happy about
Howard
that.
just said they think you made your point. You're right.
And that puts a period on that.
Here we go. Round 3.
Well, we'll keep an eye on this as Kyle Busch leads Joey Logano by a 2.5 seconds. Ryan Blaney another 2.5 seconds back. Clint, here they are. What do you think?
Timing's a little bit better, but Chastain may wreck him again.
This is good.
He's definitely messing with him.
Inside.
Well, Denny didn't, but
oh,
jeez!
What a double!
It's a double on
a double tag team.
And Denny's not giving him any room at all.
I'm going to tell you what, this is a show.
No, there's only one solution to this. Park them both. What are you going to do about Chase?
But look at the enjoyment we're getting.
Yeah. Tell you, man, nothing behind you guys here.
After chasing Denny, you know, fighting over the years and having trouble, now the fans are both. I'm telling you, the one is still having trouble.
Hey, now, Chase, remember,
Denny Hamlin.
The one, if he is considered to have been damaged in that crash, he has 3 laps to make minimum speed, or they'll park him.
Look at the fans. Everybody is watching this.
That's Brandon McReynolds. He said, push him out of your way, man. The one spotter. He's got 3 laps to get up to minimum speed, or NASCAR will pull his scoring card, as they did last week with Bubba Wallace. I wonder if they've mentioned that or thought of that, the team.
I got a big run.
Oh, the one.
Oh, what's in trouble?
Oh, contact.
Well, you knew Denny Hamlin wasn't going to cut Ross Chastain any slack after the year they've had together and the run-ins at St. Louis.
My goodness.
Ooh. Take a breath. Take a breath. Look at this. Yeah, Denny right there on that left rear quarter panel.
It's up the racetrack. Denny, you said it, Steve. He's not going to cut. Ross Chastain any slack whatsoever. Oh, that's a risky move, though. If you get that one car and he turns sideways, he is wrecking right in front of you, taking you with him.
Corey LaJoie running in the second position.
Truex back to the bottom.
Oh! The 11 sideways. Can he hang on to it? They wreck.
Lock her down here. Lock her down. Get
And the
everyone here.
caution will come out. There'll be another restart.
Chastain just up the racetrack into the back, into the quarter panel of Hamlin.
So this is the frustration I think drivers have with Ross Chastain. When you interview him, he talks about how he's going to try to do it differently and race differently, and then here we are. He just climbs the banking. I'm sure his car is probably not handling as he had hoped, but his contact spins Denny Hamlin out.
I'm with you, Steve. You got a gas pedal in there. Chastain is going to have to make a decision on what does he want to do. Like, he's up the racetrack right here. He's lost the nose. You're going to have to lift. I mean, you got to lift and get off of the guy, no matter who it is. And he's going to have to clean these things up. He's a professional race car driver. He's a winner.
Once again, Denny Hamlin's day was affected by Ross Chastain. I thought you were pretty vocal the last time. Where does it go from here?
It all works out in the end. I mean, there's nothing. I said my piece the first time around, and nothing really has changed this time.
Did you expect when you were racing for the position you were racing for that tap at all?
No, I make sure I gave plenty of room up on the high side. I think Ross probably saw that we were going to clear, and it probably wasn't going to be great for his positioning. But yeah, it's a bad day for us.
Denny, is there going to be retaliation?
I mean, things just worked themselves out in the end. We certainly aren't cutting any breaks, going forward. But beyond that, it's just, I mean, as a driver, you make decisions, and I talked about those decisions, and eventually you got to pay for those decisions that you make, and it's just, whatever happens in the future happens, but we're going to be racing each other pretty hard here for the rest of the year.
All right. Once again, Denny Hamlin, a bad finish today, and things, Marty, definitely not settled for the year, it doesn't appear.
As opposed to Kyle Busch, he went.
Oh, look at here. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's some problems going on here. One car way up the racetrack. We know these two don't love each other. And oh, Ross, is he going to... He drives it down in there. I didn't know if he was trying to get to him or not, but he is on the inside of this 11 car, Denny Hamlin. Off the corner, down the back straightaway. These two guys have a history. The lead change about to happen. There's the 19 has caught Briscoe quickly.
Yeah, that 19, we talk about track position. He has more than track position. He has a great race car. He continues to show it. And he wants to get by this 14 because that 9 to Chase Elliott is not far off the rear bumper.
Yeah, that's right. And as we watch this battle, this is a difficult situation for Ross Chastain because he's been in the middle of so much controversy. He doesn't want to do that, but the only way you can pass here is to attack. You have to be aggressive. If you're going to be aggressive passing somebody, something might happen. He doesn't want it to happen, but he'll never make this pass if he's not aggressive. It's a very difficult situation.
See what happened here down in the corner. Denny, little contact right there, pushes the one up the racetrack. Partner.
Well, guys, we see these two, the 11 and the 1, race each other so tightly. I asked Ross Chastain's crew chief, Phil Surgeon, about that and said, do you talk about this? Because this is obviously becoming something that's gone longer than just 1 week. And he said, yes, we absolutely have talked about it, but we all agreed. We're here to race. We're not going to race him any differently. If he's in front of us, we're going to try and pass him, but we don't ask him to race any differently. We cannot do that. We just have to race, and if he chooses to do something out of our control, meaning the 11, then so be it, Marty.
Denny, is there going to be retaliation?
I mean, things just worked themselves out in the end. We certainly aren't cutting any breaks, going forward. But beyond that, it's just, I mean, as a driver, you make decisions, and I talked about those decisions, and eventually you got to pay for those decisions that you make, and it's just, whatever happens in the future happens, but we're going to be racing each other pretty hard here for the rest of the year.
Chastain up the racetrack. Here comes the 11.
They lean on each other a little bit. Chastain,
Hard into the wall. He goes around. He'll hit the inside wall as well. Caution Hamilton has come out.
Big damage to the 4 car of Harvick. He came across, the 1 car came across the nose of the 4.
D. Chastain drives in the corner deep, gets up the racetrack. Hamlin immediately up the racetrack, pushes Chastain out of the line and into the wall. There he is. Look how high Hamlin is. Remember, he has a car on the bottom, and he just ran Chastain up the racetrack, and then trouble ensued behind him.
Christopher Bell hits the wall as well. We see that in the top corner of the screen. Hamlin sends Chastain up the racetrack down in turn 3 and 4. Chastain coming back to the back bumper sends Hamlin up the racetrack.
Oh, that is going to turn into something. These two have beat and banged all year long. What's going to happen?
More contact. And again, they continue to fight as they go through 3 and 4. More contact. Almost up into the wall. The 1 sends the 11. Here comes the 11. Dive bombing in front. He goes too hard into 1 and 2.
He's clear of the 99, though, so now he can get on the outside of the 1. Chastain did not let him get behind him. He checked up to keep him on the outside of him.
Giving you a shot.
And again, they've got to look at big picture. Yes, there once again, Ross Chastain has to finish within 4 spots of the 11 of Hamlin. 1 lap to go. Christopher Bell. If he wins, the 1 and the 11 fighting for every point right now. Denny Hamlin, 2-point favorite to get in as the championship 4. Bell out of turn 4.